So we're not done yet? There's, oh, don't, please go straight to another trial. Don't make me investigate. I don't want to investigate, Your Honor. No! I hate it here! I hate it here! I don't want to have to investigate anymore. I don't want to. Kill me. Mystic Maya, sniffle, sniffle. There, Pearl. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore either, Pearl. I'm sick of this game. Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. Ungard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Yeah. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So, hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal. Let's go! Shroom, I don't know if you've caught any of the other Ace Attorney streams or vids, but this man right here, this is our boy. This is the only redeeming quality of this game, is this man right here. They call him Gumshoe, where I come from. It's Detective Dick Gumshoe, the greatest to ever do it. Hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe. Dude's name is literally Dick Gumshoe because it means detective, Shroom. This is your kind of guy. I've never seen any of the previous Phoenix Wright streams, but I will support this dude till the end. Let's go, Shroom! This is the guy. This is the Turtwig of Ace Attorney, Shroom. Just like how you and I put aside all of our many various differences to agree that Turtwig is the best starter Pokemon, we can put aside all of our differences to come together to say that Gumshoe is the GOAT of this franchise. He's even wearing green, just like Turtwig. Gumshoe would have a Turtwig as his partner Pokemon. Confirmed. I've decided. Has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. Well, we're kind of busy right now. What's up, man? What are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? Do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Let's go! Replace Maya with Gumshoe! Let's go! Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Ungard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. Let's go! Oh my goodness, I can't believe that this game actually, has a redeeming quality, which is teaming up with Gumshoe. I got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay, by the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Based. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony, I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? By the way, chat, I'm sick of this case. So the second that I get stuck or don't know where to go next, I'm just gonna ask chat to tell me. I'll try, when we do the trial portion, I will try to do it on my own unless I get stuck, but I am so done with this case, and I do not want to deal with the investigation portion, so I will immediately ask chat to tell me where to go if I get stuck. Why would she want to? No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Ungard. Couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then, you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. Just feels like there's more than meets the eye. Ah! The guitar case is a transformer. It's a Decepticon! Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman Prosecutor was better than that. I don't know about that. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, did you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss von Karma was shot today on the day to the trial by a pistol. On the way to the trial by a pistol. Pal, I can't read. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? You gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. Maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. I hate this game. I hate this game. Miss Von Karma looks like she should be riding a Pegasus in a Fire Emblem game. Honestly, Shroom, you're so on point. No, I'm definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah, the Hody Clinic. That name sends a chill to... I swear, if I have to talk to that stupid fake doctor again. Guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. No! Oh, dude, shoot me into the frigging sun. Let's go talk to Unguard first. From what the guard told me, it sounds like along with Mr. Unguard, Miss Andrews is also being detained here. We should talk with them since we're here. Yeah, but both of them are still in questioning. We don't have time to waste. Yeah, visiting hours are almost over. Oh, so I can't talk to either of them right now. Okay. Let's go to the clinic, bro. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. No! I hate this game. Yes, you're here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second. You're... yes, I'm Director Hody. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Director Hody. Edgeworth. Yes, I'm Director Hody. Oh, you're the man from this morning? Yes, what is it? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. She's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, and that thing, that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. You look so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret like, she would scream really loud. Yes, I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. I think I could get used to it. I want to die. Hey, Von Karma. Go back to your room. You're so mean. So mean, my frisky Friska. But that's good. Bye. I hate it here. What are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Ah, I knew I shouldn't have come here. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. The Von Karma lineage has a strong belief of being shot in the right shoulder and getting over it. I haven't had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Unguard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof I made such a deal? Miss Andrews said so. You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Unguard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Unguard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. Yeah, well, listen, I'm gonna... Yeah, I literally was gonna say, like, that's not really Franziska's fault that Andrews is a moron. A literal ignoramus. She's an idiot. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was. Ow. I think visiting hours here are about over, so if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why'd she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Yeah, classic losing argument move. Hit them with a whip. Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. Does anyone else think that this front-facing image of Edgeworth makes his nose look really funny? Like, his nose just looks so wrong. It looks so out of place. It makes him look a little dumb. I've been thinking that for, like, the entire playthrough, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it until now. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. Stop calling it a condition. It is not a condition that she is dependent on other people making decisions for her. That is not a condition. That's just her being a stupid, weak-willed person. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card. Give it to me, hurry. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card? What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright, this is top secret info. You absolutely cannot leak this. Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. Oh my goodness. Phoenix, there's a secret shadow organization of investigators. Plot twist in the third game, Gumshoe is the leader of the investigation team. He's the leader of Akatsuki. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer. Shelly the Killer? And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Placed next to the victim at the time of the murder, Miss Andrews was carrying it. Okay. Who is this Shelly the Killer, and why hasn't Batman caught him yet? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Well, it kind of feels like they were pigeonholed into that line of business. What if one of them wanted to, like, be a florist? Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? This is so stupid. This is so dumb. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? Bro, like, in the first game, the absurdity, like the jokiness of the game, came from the fact that, like, we cross-examined a parrot, which was, like, ridiculous but also funny, and it's still all tied together well with Von Karma being the big villain at the end. Introducing at, like, what is presumably the last day of the final case of this episode, being like, yeah, there's a 100-year-old 3-generation line of assassins. One of them is called Shelly the Killer and leaves a shell conch card at the crime scenes. That's, like, this is too ridiculous. Like, this is too over the top, even for me. We think it's a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. Oh yes, of course. Guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you'd think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You're behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? See, look, Edgeworth's nose looks normal in this image. But when he's got his head tilted down, his nose just, like, it looks stupid. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I'll prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is gonna Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. We don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ungard, your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you'll need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they'll let you enter. Okay, letter of introduction from Edgeworth. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now if you'll excuse me. Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ungard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, I guess not. Well, he didn't have a psych lock that he did the killing himself, though, right? Maya. Please, all I ask is you make it home safe and sound. I think I double tap text there. It went through the text really fast. Or are we back at looking at Maya? Ha! I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up like how Nick does with everything in court. Okay, idiot. Moron. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Okay. There's a bear. Corrida had a bunch of bears. What is this place? Satel Dish Digital Broadcast? I got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore, but are you in Kansas? Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. She looks like Aerie from Persona 4. Is that... Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. I was about to say, is that the Celeste lady that died? Yeah, looks like her. I bet this could be a clue. So wait, if this is the killer that put you... There's a dog door? If this is the killer who put you here, then the killer was with Shelley? Why is the satellite dish holding a blowgun? Shroom, please. This is an assassin's room. That's obviously an assassin satellite dish. Don't let it know I'm here. It might get me with the blow dart. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. How cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Maya is really skinny. She should be able to fit through there. Hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat, there goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here. We put a computer in the room that would easily allow Maya to, like, send an email or, like, call 911 somehow or get help or whatever. But we're just gonna... she doesn't know how to press the power button. That's how we'll get out of that. Okay. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? Sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. What's an antenna doing here? Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Ah! Oh, this guy. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways? You mean... Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean an assassin. People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! Alright, she's dead. Mr. Nick? Oh yeah, Pearl. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgeworth is left, you know. Guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay, alright, so should I go back to Ungard now? Hey, what's up, Gumshoe, my man? Got someone to talk to here. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Aw. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt on guard. Here you are. What did he write? Is it something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Ah, Mr. Wright, so I actually have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. What? I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably getting hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, all right? This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now. This is a job for Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess. Please feed my cat Shoe. My house is just a little ways down. Okay, so now we're going to find some stuff at his house that we're going to need for evidence, I bet. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. All right. Gumshoe. Do I have to go there from the hotel? All right, now, Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. Oh, my goodness, kill me. Old bag. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again, although I did get a piece of gum from Edgeworth, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. Yeah, okay, shut up, shut up. Man, I hope she's not in the third game. Miss Oldbag, keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out. What? Cass, I implore you to tell me what the heck is going on. Shroom, I literally don't have the time, brother. This game is so full of nonsense. I do not have the time. But you know, there's a playlist on YouTube that could walk you all through it. Why do you keep putting it on? Ha! Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by. Pull out a gun, please. I'm not hearing this. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Okay. What, do I have to show her? Oh, Edgeworth. Show her, Edgeworth's letter. This is too much evidence. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgeworth. Is that her perfume, Pheromone de Mar I smell? What? Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? Huh, that man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgeworth said so, you understand? Okay. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Did the 7-year-old just slap you? How did she reach your face? Anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. Oh my goodness, kill me. What now? One more thing before I forget. You can't go into Unguard's room today. Why? Police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? Wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Windy Oldbag. Please die. Living room. This is what I want. Sure is dark. I'll go turn on a light. Oh my goodness. There's a motorcycle hanging from the ceiling. This is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoe, the kitty cat. Shoe. Oh, the actual sound effect. Meow. I guess this is Shoe. What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoe. Meow. Cat seems to like Pearl. Pardon me. Oh, my goodness. It's to kill her. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. Unguard's lawyer. Maya is behind that door on the right. Right there. It's not a dog door. It's a cat door. Maya is behind that door right there. We're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Unguard's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Oh, John Doe, huh? Nice to meet you. Why did he tell me to come here and feed his cat if he has a butler? You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Unguard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Phoenix, you saw this idiot pretending to be, whatchamacallit, at the hotel, didn't you? How could you forget this face? Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about a year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Ungard the kind to have a maid over a butler. So true! So true. That's a very cute cat you got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe. And, anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Alright, that's a funny gimmick. Well then, guess I don't need the scrap of paper anymore. Crumbled in a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. We should probably get going ourselves. So young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. There's a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Phoenix, why did he ask you to feed his cat if he has a butler? Sometimes I hate this game. There's a giant cooking hearth there. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come and visit Fey Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. A bicycle, Pearl, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. Really? Wow. Sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. It's too bad. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around to have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me in feeling inferior today? There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Nick. Bet it's for Mr. Ungard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shoe? The door, it's locked tight? Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. There are masks here. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The one next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. The kid is like 7. She might not have seen that specific show, you moron. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Let's find someone to talk to instead of just examining randomly. Looks like we're the only ones here, and yet the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about to kill her. Oh, shitty boy! I'm so sick of these characters. Lotta, you're still here. Yeah, that's how I feel. Reckon Course, an investigative photographer, eats her starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? This hotel just has that aura of mystery, you know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear, like corn, to be a real pro, you know? I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Wanna ask you about the night of the murder? What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but brace yourself, Phoenix, here it comes. Didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know, followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Soda pop. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. Security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either. Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So about the note that was inside your camera case? That ditty I wrote? Yeah, I double tapped, I don't know what he said. You mean the stuff about Ungard shoving his manager lady onto Corita? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Just lying. I hate Lotta. I hate Lotta so much. Whatever came to mind, she's literally the definition of scum. I think the problem is that, like, her idea of journalism is too close to reality, and I hate what, like, journalists and news represent in today's age. Because they're all money-grubbing scums, in my eyes. Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull. Is she a worse journalist than the one from Persona 5? Yes. Shroom, this is one of the worst characters I've ever had the displeasure of having to see in fiction. Shroom, when they introduced this character in the previous game, she was a witness to a murder case, but she didn't actually see the murder, but she thought it would be cool to be a key witness, so she lied about what she saw and almost had an innocent man put in prison for murder because she thought it would be cool to lie as a key witness in a case. On top of all of that, she's a poorly written Southern stereotype that doesn't actually match Southern stereotypes. She is the worst. If she was a real person, I would advocate for her to be sentenced to life in prison. Maybe even the death penalty. Since, you know, she wanted to do that to someone else because she thought it would be cool. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too, or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby, my 1600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. By the way, her $1,600 camera shroom, she got it by going to a camera store and then damaging the camera and then paying $700 for it after she damaged it before purchasing it. She's literally the worst. Everything that Lotta does is just another point of me thinking that she deserves to rot in jail. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that Redcoat's friend, ain't ya? Put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. I'm going to ask him to prosecute you to the full extent of the law. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee you'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. I'll see you then, unfortunately. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food. Shut up and die. I'm not reading her dialogue anymore. Man, I hope that's the last time I ever see her in any of these games, ever. Is there someone in here? There is. Mr. Nick! What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? Whoa. I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Oh. Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon brat. Ah, zoink Scoob, it's the alien. Who you calling an alien? This is actually an outfit that you would see in a Scooby-Doo episode. It's just you, old bag. What are you doing here? What's wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer in her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. Yeah, maybe you two should, like, you know, try and kill each other, and hopefully you'll both go down. With that imbecilic look on her face, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, all right. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my business, so it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corritto. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard. Well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all that, you know. But he was gonna become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick, what is it, Pearl? The presents? They're all bears, right? She's got a point. Isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Critta's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Ah, it's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears. Bears, why bears? You don't know, when my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Yeah, what a load of crap. Was Juan a bear doctor? No. I would have known if he was a bear doctor. He would have been at all the conventions. No self-respecting bear doctor misses the bi-yearly bear doctor convention. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out down by a river going, ha, you sure can fight, you two, bub, you two. Did all of that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. He said the same thing I did. So ever since, did I say crock? I think I said crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice, bears. What the heck is one of these bears real? I'm Uncle Bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. I want to die. What is that infernal racket? Is one of the presents going off? Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime. It's 8 p.m. right now? That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second. You thought you were gonna die? Hello? 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya? How's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? Seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. No, Mystic Maya. One more day, please. All I ask for is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right. All right. Then a little... What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Connection. Darn, did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Ah, Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Oh, please tell me it's my boy Gumshoe. Please tell me Gumshoe is the electronics expert. I don't know anyone else who could be an electronics expert. Please let it be Gumshoe. How do I leave this place? I accidentally went to criminal affairs. Gumshoe is supposed to be at my place. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or other. Yeah, they're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victim's something around. I didn't read it fast enough. List, maybe. You gotta be kidding. There's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick, is Mr. Ungard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearl, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Okay, I don't think I need to be here. Yo, Gumshoe. Hey, welcome back, pal. Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. Rich man's luxurious full-course meal, out of a can, that is. Sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You gotta be kidding. Here, I thought he had already whipped something up. I know, there's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal, go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. The transceiver? Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy, detective, about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Can I talk to you about that now? Yeah. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts to look weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that, so that's what you're talking about? She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's got to be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah, hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Caritta's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it? I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper? I'll meet you at the crime scene later, all right, pal? Wait, Gumshoe? Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. Let's go, Gumshoe! I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! Gumshoe remains the greatest to ever do it. We should be going too, Mr. Nick. All right, let's go. Back to the room. Holy cow, this is so many button presses. There's so much menuing in this game. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water, Gumshoe. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the bug sweeper? Ah, well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is a bug sweeper. Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Ah, seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It's such a shame that Gumshoe is out here being the best to ever do it in the, like, worst Ace Attorney game. It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're gonna find it, right? Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. Sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up on, so keep an eye out, okay? Eye on it, words. Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the X button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that give off radio waves. Let's take a good look at everything and anything and everything that seems sus. All right, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? What a bro. It must be the alarm clock one. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you look troubled? Just can't imagine the listening device being inside the alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Ah, well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. I really thought that would be it. There's no listening device in the notebook computer, huh? What's a notebook computer? Do you know what a notebook is? Yes, it's a small book with paper you can write on, so... Well, this thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop. Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? I don't have time for this. What's this? Sort of looks like a hot water pot, but it's kind of like a hot water pot. Instead of hot water, coffee comes out. Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearl. Sorry. Wait, is this a different one? I'll go get more water for it. Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for a listening device. All right, whatever. Wait, the big bear. Not the big bear. Here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think. A dryer. Oh, if you use an extra TV, it'll make the screen look weird. Yeah. Electromagnetic interference, good memory, Pearl. I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. Yada, yada. So the TV remote control doesn't look like the listening devices here. I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things. Like, could I maybe change your... Shut up. Okay, I'm done with the commentary gimmicks. Wait, there's another tiny alarm clock here. Nope, not that one. Radio dog. What a lovely bear. Right, it's a bear. This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot, a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick, yeah. How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? Horsies. Well, look, it's a bear, so. Please shut up. Cell phone, no bugs here. Never seen a cell phone before, yada yada. Radio is on and playing something. It's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Why is it, Mr. Nick? Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more? Don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places. Yada yada. Yeah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Where is it? Lamp check, listening devices. No, there are a lot of lamps and they're all on. You shouldn't do that. Don't you know it's wasteful? Yada yada. Holy cow, dude. In the wine glass. Lamp check, listening device, nope. Oh my goodness, where is it, bro? I'm dying. Phone is the most common place for a listening device, so let's take the receiver, yada yada yada. No, a ton, especially when it comes to taking them apart. I'll leave the fixing part to Gumshoe. Is there a listening device in there? No, and then yada yada. Bro. Up here? Listening device isn't in the air conditioner. Great. Air filter is disgusting. Mr. Nick, let's wash it. Shut up. It's gotta be in one of these bears. It's not in that one. Is it the bear up here? No, it's the water pot. Chat, where is it? Someone just tell me where it is. I'm sick of this. Tell me the answer, chat. Big bear? I already looked at the big bear. Doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves. Yeah. Is it a very specific spot of the big bear? Chat, you're lying to me. Oh, you have to get very specifically right at its forehead. Screw off, game. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean? No, not yet, but this bear's eye is. Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. Ah. No. It's a miniature camera. Looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. A what emitter? Transmitter, pal. Ah, is this more of that high-tech stuff? All right, Gumshoe, give me the lowdown. So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. Runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in the camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? Footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know, you're right. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour, running at the time of the murder. Intriguing. What's a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Ah, it's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. Looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for an hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the awards ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? Pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Yeah. So there was a camera in this bear's eye, and it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Critta this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh, sniff. Is there really no way to find out? Spy camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room. There's too much evidence in this case. I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around to see the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. It's already 9 p.m. Looking at the window behind Gumshoe, it does not look like it's 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Let's go, Gumshoe! My man! Oh, yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. Fingers are itching to go. Yeah. Gumshoe really is the best character in this franchise, and it's not even close. Like, no one even gets near how great he is. He's gone. Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Ah. You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Should we maybe, I don't know, watch the footage? Watch what footage, Shroom? It was, the footage was sent on radio waves to a location that we don't know. That was the whole point. Ooh, stretch. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet, we still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, right? Don't disrespect my boy Gumshoe like that. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews, passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth, but as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. It's very unfortunate someone in chat... Oh, to be continued. Okay. That was fast. It's very unfortunate someone in chat just showed up saying this case slaps when I have just been talking about how awful this case is the entire time. What funny timing. We're still doing more investigation? Why was that a to be continued point? Oh, whatever. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearl. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. The real person who killed Mr. Corrida was that assassin, Mr. Shelly the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt Ungard himself. If Mr. Ungard really did the assassination, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude, I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Yeah, he paid someone to do it. I didn't see any Cyclocks at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. What is this interesting thing? That's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Pearl? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was gonna make sure Matt was going down with them. That's what he thought anyway. Looks like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Ungard's secret? What is this secret? I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ungard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungard. There's no way around it now. Okay, so now do I go back to the detention center? There's someone in the hallway. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. We still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ungard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll take us something, Pearl, don't you worry. Or will we? Oh my goodness. What now? No! Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason, and I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly I don't care, but the request came from Edgeworth, so... Edgeworth? And he said... How did Edgeworth get that... Did we give that to Edgeworth? What happened? If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews. I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Coretta. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl, the nervous on people. Spying on people by herself as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Well, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good. I didn't say anything. You want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh. I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl, she was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Coretta? Really, you young kids say you don't know anything, do ya? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement? What the heck? 3 days after the marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was gonna get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why'd he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. The night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Well, they're both dead, so... It's gonna be hard to find out. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things in here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay. Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. He's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores. I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Looks like Pearl really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us. As she should! Mr. Nick? Yeah? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Can I talk to any of them here yet? Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get to the chance to talk with Mr. Unguard tonight. But isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. What if I examine the guard? Visiting hours ended hours ago, so what's he watching over now? Maybe he did something bad and he's standing there as punishment. Somehow I don't think that's it. Okay, nothing there then. See what's happening over here. Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found the person we've been looking for, a real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Unguard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who's the witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick, please no. No. Between the kidnapper's demands and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah? Mr. Please don't let it be Lotta or Old Bag again, please. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did. Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Okay. What? I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Nick. Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. We're gonna talk to Unguard or Adrian or both? I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. Unguard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's do Matt first. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. Hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so, too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Ungard. What's wrong? Mr. Ungard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference? You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what the secret is, please? Yep, Cyclops. That's a lot of chains. Oh my goodness, 5 of them. Is it actually 5 though, or is it like 4 of them are gonna break at once? I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? It has to be something involving the, It has to be something involving that lady, Celeste. Because I know that Maya is being held in Ungard's house, and Ungard's house has a portrait, or like a picture of Celeste that says that he like loves her or something. So it has to be something relating to Celeste. You said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Do you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude, but I don't know any of the details if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. And Miss Andrews was gonna get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note from him. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Shut up. I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. It's past 9 p.m. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Ungard, are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? John Doe. I can't present this? Oh, I have to hit present, right. About this person, he's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Yes, that's right. You should not have said that, Pearl. He doesn't know that DeKiller is pretending to be his butler, I bet. He's a pretty cool dude who can do a lot of things. He takes real good care of me. Yeah, sure. Mr. Ungard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? Just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Yeah, won't talk about Celeste. Mr. Ungard? I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. Okay, it's definitely something about it. He won't talk about anything involving Celeste. About this. Mr. Nick, you can't? Huh? Miss Andrews said she doesn't want anyone to know about that. Remember? Who cares? What's that? This? Nothing. It's nothing, really. Dude, who cares? You know this card? Kind of scared to show him this card. What's wrong, dude? Oh, about this card. Have you ever seen it before? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying, or is he? Then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things. Is this the case that I predicted from the very first game, where we would end up defending someone who was guilty? Take that! Interrogation no jutsu! Matt's secret. Let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? Told you before, dude, I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me, huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Oh, is he the one who bought the bear and did the thing? I don't think I can prove that yet, though. I think I need Edgeworth to tell me who bought the bear first. Okay, so yeah, that's probably it. I need Edgeworth to tell me the bear. Also, I only have 2 HP because this game is stupid, so I should save real quick. Yes, have you ever played the Incredibles game for PS2? I think I played like an hour of it at a friend's house once when I was a kid, but I've never like actually played through it, no. How do I... Do I, like, have to leave and come back to be able to talk to the other girl? To talk to Adrian? Adrian. Oh, it's you. Sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Critta had on guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt on guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, why'd you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. I don't believe you. About Miss Celestine Pax, I had finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why'd you try to frame Mr. Ungard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figured it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh, another Cyclock, huh? Incredibly weak Cyclock. A Cyclock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer, to be honest, you're more like my enemy. But, I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. I don't know what evidence I'm going to have that I can get her to admit to the revenge. I bet that I need to do Matt's Cyclock first, because he's going to explain how he's related to Celeste, and that's going to be the revenge angle. Can you tell me why you framed Mr. Ungard for the murder? I already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. You're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I mean, if it's someone, it's Celeste. But I think I need Matt to explain why he's related to her first. Has Edgeworth gotten the intel I need? Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. What the heck? I thought that you weren't even gonna be part of this anymore. Mr. Powers? What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. Are you the witness? What? Now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. The decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home when all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Huh. They said my face and whole self in general looks sus or something. Why are you still wearing this suit? Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked sus. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? About this testimony you're given, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet, but it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right. Ouch, don't really have a lot of friends, do I? This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. What is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Okay. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself. What? How horrible, that's unforgivable. Yep, we respect women here, definitely unforgivable. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. Celeste? Celeste or Adrian? One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know? Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Dazzling sort of image? Aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? Nah, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. He's gonna go Super Saiyan. Have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Kurita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. She said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. But was she talking about Kurita or On Guard? A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? On Guard. And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note? I see. Well, that's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. Still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Mr. Nick, your phone. Hey, it's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal! I'll be back in the office real soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened? Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on, but it's no good. He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow I doubt that. Save the game again real quick because I'm low on health. I'm here. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. What happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Huh? This quickly. And the Bearswood gave him away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Let's go. Wasn't Mr. Edgeworth figured out? Quiet, Pearl. And go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to the crime. Who is it? On Guard. Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt On Guard. Huh? Matt On Guard, your client, that's who, pal? And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? The person who bought this bear was? Heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Credit card receipt. Okay, cool. That's what we need to start breaking the psych lock. I think. What about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. All right, that'll be useful for some. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Kurita's room was Matt On Guard. Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this? Bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita in one of their rendezvous. I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearl. Matt On Guard, what in the world have you done? Alright, way to go, Gumshoe. What a bro. Alright, back to Matt. We might be able to get through his psych lock. You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude. Think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Alright, let's try presenting some of this before I go straight for the psych lock. Take a look at this. I know it may not seem important to you. Well, it's not important that I'd rather be in bed. If I don't get my 12 hours of sleep, my skin's gonna wrinkle. 12 hours of sleep? He's right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there. After this case is done, I'm gonna get lots of sleep. Would you please take a look at this? It may not seem... Okay, he's not gonna, like, do... I think I just need to do the psych lock. There's only one. Let's do this and let's do the receipt. Yep. Receipt. Okay, I need to use all of these for the psych lock, not to actually get him to talk. Okay. Can I talk to you before I psych lock? Nope. All right. Interrogation no jutsu! Here we go. Let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Krita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? Told you before, dude, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Mr. I didn't keep saying until I'm blue in the face. I really didn't pay attention to Juan the whole time that night. Come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Krita, especially on that night, because... Oh, I didn't hit save before this, did I? Wait a minute. I should save before... Because I only have 2 life points. Because it could actually... I don't know if it wants me to show the bear here, the camera, the receipt. It could be like any of them. I'm gonna... I probably am supposed to show, like, the bear first or something and then the receipt, right? Like, he's gonna deny having gotten the bear and then I'll show the receipt. So, we probably start with the camera. Yep, music stopped. Good. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Krita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? In a stuffed bear! The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye, you dumb, stupid, idiot, moron, dumb face. You're such a buffoon. You're so stupid. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Oh, there goes one. Guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Krita was... Matt Ungard. Mr. Ungard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ungard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. The receipt. Dummy. I have here 1 credit card receipt, Mr. Ungard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? Are you insane? Are you really gonna try and tell me that you bought a $3,800 toothbrush? A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. What? Excuse me? Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Get bodied, idiot. So can I ask you one thing? Yeah, you're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Krita's room and filmed it in secret is, I don't know, to either catch him with Adrian, or... No, I don't think he cares about him being with Adrian. To, like... To make sure he died? Is it like, do I show the card? Because it's supposed to be the proof that the killer was, like, doing his stuff? Or maybe I just need to show the murder picture to, like he was trying to make sure that he saw that he died. The picture card is the only new piece of evidence I haven't used yet. I saved right before this. Okay, the music stopped. Good. I wasn't very confident in that. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly DeKiller. I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly DeKiller? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Ungard. I know why you know Mr. DeKiller. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client, that's why. You hired Sherry DeKiller to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Ungard. I knew that they would do this gimmick at some point from the very second we started Ace Attorney. That you're, like, defending the killer. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Ungard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for... Oh, it instantly... Did I double tap there? Time for you to know my real self. Oh. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ungard. What? Did he fight a bear? Oh, thank you for the help. Alright, that's a huge change. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really? So you are Shelly DeKiller's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? Yo, does that guard hear you admitting to all this right now? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's when the video where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Why would you kill Mr. Carita? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Carita had been able to give it, then Mr. Ungard's secret would have. Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Carita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt Ungard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Carita, and you answered very clearly you hadn't killed anyone. Hey, now, I never told you any lies. Person who did the killing was that DeKiller guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Carita. Haha, I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. All right. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Oh, wait, this isn't to be continued? And now you finally found it. Oh, hey, Edgeworth. You're always just around the corner when the plot needs you to walk through everything that just happened, huh? The starting line of this case, Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Oh, we're here. Well, Wright, what are you gonna do if you plan on changing your strategy? No, we can't do that. That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. That's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who's clearly a killer. Mad on guard, that man is really... Doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who are suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes, we're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You're a defense attorney, you can't run away from that. You can only fight, that's all you can do. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. What are you? Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you'll find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! Sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what's the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Unguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations. It's part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What's your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is DeKiller. Shelly DeKiller. You're Shelly DeKiller? Yeah, obviously. Why are they acting surprised? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a DeKiller, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see that she receives a nice long nap. Ah, no. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Beep. Mystic Maya, no. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth, did you hear that at the end of the transmission? Kitty. That sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. All right, you hurry over there as well, then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearl. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. You drink of water. I've been talking so much. I've been yelling so much. Living room. Oh, the bear is in front of the, cat door. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya. Don't shout like that. What if the killer is in the room with her and stabs her? We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. Can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Examine the bear in the door. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Nick. I bet it's for the cat. Oh, you mean shoe? Yeah, but like, let me in the room? It's On Guard's personal collection. I'd say it's a hobby of his to collect prop masks of shows related to his own. Seem to know all sorts of details about Matt On Guard, almost too many details. He's the defendant in this case, of course I know about him. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That On Guard, this is probably where he conducted business with the killer. Yeah, Shelly the Killer values his client relations more than anything else. I'm sure he must meet with his clients in person to talk about any transactions. This is the first time I've seen such a large fireplace. Don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth. That's right, he grew up in a really affluent household. Guess you're still on over that case, huh? Don't take this personally, but I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life. What am I supposed to interact with? Seems On Guard was quite famous, even as a motorcycle racer. Generally, when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but seems On Guard is no ordinary man. It's like, what are we... Oh, there's an open door here. I didn't even notice. Looks like there's another room in the back. Leave that to us. I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job there. What? Okay. Oh, wait. The bear specifically. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear, but there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Carita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door? It's locked? Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth! Yo, the Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth combo door opening. Ah, there's no one in here. From the looks of this room, I'd say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Oh, that's how he got the image from... Okay, yeah. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. There's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Wine cellar. Oh, that photo of Celeste is down here. We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. Looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This looks like a picture of Missin' Pax. With love, Celeste. Missin' Pax, you mean? Yeah, Mr. Carita's former manager. Why would a picture of Missin' Pax be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion? Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Found an On Guard mansion with love, Celeste is written on it. Okay, this is what I need to, break the psych lock on what's-her-face. What's wrong, Pearl? Please let me see that picture frame. What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get On Guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearl, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. Why did it skip there? Sometimes it's skipping when I guess it, like, insta-filled out the thing when I pressed X to fill it out. Nah, whatever. No! Mystic Maya! Stop! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Yeah, that last psych lock. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. Think I know what you're thinking? I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearl. It's time to open that last lock. All right, the investigation today has not been as bad as the other investigations in this case, thankfully. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. I'm going to save here because I do not want to lose any health on this. I want to go into the, hopefully, last trial day with full health. Interrogation no jutsu! The last interrogation jutsu of the game, hopefully. I hope interrogation jutsu stays in the third game. Just because I like shouting interrogation jutsu. Tell me why you framed Mr. Ungard for the murder. I've already told you countless times it's because I thought he was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard. Wait, did I even save? I don't even think I saved. Wait a minute. Did I save? Alright, definitely saved now. Interrogation jutsu. Last interrogation jutsu for real, for real. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. You saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people, there's someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste photo. The music didn't stop. You're trying to help her hurt Matt with what you're doing? What do you mean? This random yada nada is not what I was trying to do. Refrain from doing it anymore. Guess I screwed up big again. Am I just supposed to show Celeste first, maybe? I'm gonna reload the save because I want to get full health off of this. Interrogation jutsu! Skip. Yeah, come on, come on. Celeste. Okay, you do show Celeste, alright. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. That's Miss Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to mention Mr. Ungard, it would have to mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Okay, this is where I show this. There we go. All right. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. Well, with love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Okay, good. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yeah, but I heard it didn't work out. Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Okay, wait, I think I just figured this out. Ungard did something to make it where Kurita couldn't marry her, so Kurita, like, broke up with her. He, like, blackmailed Kurita or something. And then Celeste killed herself. And the suicide note mentioned something about Ungard or something about Kurita, and so Kurita hid it. And Ungard was like, I'll blame you for that, or like, you'll get in trouble for this. I'll tell people if you ever, like, step out of line. But then Kurita was gonna, like, just step out of line anyway. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Ungard, what do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. How old is Matt Ungard? She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. How old is Matt Ungard? He's only 21. What do you mean a long time ago? When he was like 15? I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. toyed with until she was thrown away. Right, because Matt Ungard doesn't respect women and is a player and deserves the death penalty. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that, which is why Celeste in her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studios. That's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Critta have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impax. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. In that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid the note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge, there's that word again. These people need to watch Naruto. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. He's an idiot. Juan is an idiot. Juan is a moron. Is there anyone in this case who isn't stupid? At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was gonna burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was gonna bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still gonna help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Honestly true. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. Can't sleep either, not with Maya's situation or with what I know now. To be continued.